Do you remember orientation back in the good old days of middle school and high school? I don't know about you, but I had mixed feelings about orientations. On the one hand, I was looking forward to seeing my friends and having fun with them, reconnecting with them, catching up a little bit. On the other hand, I really did not want to be at school any more than I needed to, you know? I knew that orientation would entail me picking up my textbooks, figuring out my whole locker situation, maybe meeting some new teachers, right? Maybe teachers that I did not want to have. So I had mixed feelings. When it comes to fatherhood, what if there was a new father orientation? Dream with me for just a moment. I tend to be optimistic and idealistic. Between my wife and I, she often tells me that I can be up in the clouds, and she likes to be the realist and bring me down from the clouds to the ground. Um, but dream with me for just a moment. If you had the ideal new father orientation, what would that entail? What would that look like? Right? If you had an opportunity, an experience where you could learn about what it means to be a new father, and you got what you needed, what would that look like? What would that entail? I am so curious to hear your thoughts. I've been a father for about 5 years or so, and I wish I had a new father orientation. I wish I had, for example, a moment of celebration, a rite of passage, if you will, that marked the end of a season and the beginning of a new season. I wish I had my father and other father figures in my life blessing me, encouraging me, praying for me, giving me a rundown, showing me the way, giving me a roadmap on how to be a new father, what to expect. And so here I am. I want to create a new father orientation for new fathers like you. Help me to build it. Help me to shape it. So far, here are some of the things that I'm thinking about. If I were to create a new father orientation, I would want to first encourage new fathers on just the amazing gift and blessing and opportunity they have by being new fathers. So I would congratulate you. Then I will be real with you. Fatherhood will break you. Fatherhood will make you into a new man. So there is this requirement called transformation, personal growth. You will need personal transformation. You will also need relevant training. You will need relevant training. You need to grow in your knowledge, in your skills. You need to grow your toolbox because fatherhood will be hard. You will need to think through your identity as a father, right? Just like how we are tempted to base our identity and our value on our performance, especially through work and other avenues, the same will be true of fatherhood. We're going to be tempted to base our worth and our value based on our fatherhood performance. So when we do well, we're going to feel great, like we're on top of the world. And when we don't do so well, we're going to feel horrible. We're going to feel like a failure. These are the kinds of things that I want to share with new fathers, that I want new fathers to know, to hear, to be trained in. What would you add? Yes, we can talk about all the practical things of new fatherhood, how to change a diaper, right? Sleep, how to figure that out. There's plenty of stuff out there, and truly we can figure that out. But when it comes to transformation, personal growth, right? Training, identity, rhythms, habits, relationships, those are the kinds of things that I feel like are so vital for us as fathers to grow in, to learn, to figure out. in order to thrive. We need that, and our families deserve the best of us and from us. So, what would you add? Share in the comments below. Dream with me. If you had the ideal new father orientation, what would you like for that to have? Let me know.